I'm done over here. That's all I want. How about that? Let's go down here and actually do something for our navy. Since we're using it right now, it seems. We lost a submarine. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. It's definitely all good. No need to worry. How are you doing? Oh, sandstorm and everything. We are derooting this. I said that. We actually did set foot over the Suez Canal, which is absolutely awesome. So could you please just stop whatever it is you're doing and come over here and fight going from here? That would be nice. Something like that. Do a nice encirclement, kill these troops. And once we have that, well, technically now that we have that, army should not be able to pass through here. Not at all. Yep. So we just cut off war shipping through the Suez, at least for now. But it seems to be going. It seems to be going quite nicely. Yeah. Crossing the Suez, crossing a major river, which that basically is, you know, 50% reduction in attack, and they are entrenched and all of that. Now we're turning it around, we're pushing through here, where we actually had established a beachhead. Now we're encircling them, giving them a 30% penalty on defense when we're attacking. It's good. Destroyer is done. I think we're done here. We could go carrier. We could go crazy and could start carrier, that would be nice. But then we would need to have carrier fighters and all that, and we haven't even started working on that. I've never even tried. Can you do jet fighters on carriers? I don't know. Anything. We should just get all our passive bonus up now. We're past 1945. Let's just get maximum bonus on all the stuff we have. Not we have already researched. We are already using. That's what I want. This is looking good. Just need to get in there. And getting in there from this tile is the right thing to do, because this is not a river crossing. Coming from here or coming from here would be. And it seems like you're pushing them out of the way. That's perfect. It's not what I wanted to do, but it works for me. Yeah, they didn't want to get encircled here. Pity. Real pity. Okay, well, stop whatever it is you're doing. Think about where you need to be and just do your thing. It's all good. Once in a while I just like to press H and just hold them from whatever it is they want to do. Because that tells them to basically look at the map, look at your orders, look at what's happening, and pick a spot where you need to be. And sometimes that shuffles them around quite severely. Especially when you gave right-click orders to force them to go somewhere. Well, now we're expanding Turkish territory. It doesn't matter. We don't need the territory, and we don't need the resources. If any. Like, 4 rubber down here? Really? There's nothing here, as you can see. This would have been nice, some oil, but I think we're doing okay. Pretty okay. Everything's good. We have 8 nukes. We can't reach America yet. Well, if we were to put some planes over here. Some strategic bombers, which we should have now, right? Somewhere. There you go. Let's just make this 100. Do we have any aces we could assign here? No. Okay, then we don't. We don't need to give them an order if they're just nuking. But we can now zoom out and see what they can reach. And as you can see, they can't reach anything. So, that's the next thing we need to do. We need to up... Who's gonna do that? Probably that. We need to up our range. If we had taken Iceland and Denmark, I would have just put an airport over here. And at least you would have been able to bomb a little bit. It's always good if you do a naval invasion and you actually have like strategic airport. We could take this, right? Take the Bermuda, build a big airport, and then just bomb the whole East Coast. If you can bomb a tile before you land on that, you do damage to the army's organization that's stationed in there, so it gives you an advantage. And you destroy the infrastructure completely, which is a disadvantage for whoever is sitting there. That's why it's good to nuke the capital. You know, all supply comes from the capital. If you nuke the capital and destroy the infrastructure here, you create a bottleneck right at the start of where all the supply in the world comes from for whatever armies you have. So if anybody nuked Berlin right now, all of my armies would be out of supply. Because there's just no way I can supply them. Japan has taken care of that, probably. Don't need to worry about it. And since we moved out, they are actually fighting back quite severely. That gives us more time. The Soviet Union does exist, look at that. It gives us more time, because the longer this fight goes, the more resources they pour in there, the less resources they have available to stockpile against us over here. Which is good. I know, that's the strategic bombers. See, it does tell you air wings with no missions, but it doesn't tell you which ones. It should just give you a list like this, right? Canada. Alright, well, if it is Canada, then it is Canada. And I fear that once we have those two, we need to go down to Australia or even the Dutch East Indies or something like that. As long as it's not Free France, because it's all of that. Most of that is impassable terrain, so it just looks big, but it isn't really. That's good. So, how are the combined forces over here doing? I think Canada has 3 divisions. Great. America has 264. Wow. Why do we get real figures here? Do we have an attaché or something over here? I don't even know. Improved infantry equipment. Can't have an attaché over there when you're at war, right? That was stupid. I wanted to do something really important. What was it? Crap. Instead of doing any more over here, I wanted to do something... That's done, that's done. I'm pretty sure it's not here. Or here. Right, strategic bombers. And we could go and just get the jet fighters real quick. Real quick, air quotes. I definitely want that because they are just that good. This is more important right now. Is it? Once we have an airport over there, I can just put the strategic bombers over there and be done with it. They have enough range to cover all of America as soon as we get over there and have an airport. So is it that important? Unless we can get this really quick, it's not important. If we can start this, producing this in 38 days instead of the fighters we already have, I think that is glorious. We have 1,300 fighters. That's enough to reinforce air wings that are losing fighters. So we could go in here and say we switch this production over, those 30 just to jet immediately and just start producing, and then over time we just exchange regular fighters with jets. I think that's a good idea. That is what we're going to do. We do actually need the mid-Atlantic gap, look at that. Those don't. Those don't. But those do. Crap. In which case... you... Can I... please? No? Okay, well, whatever. This one submarine... Oh, you're going to repair. Okay, nope, don't care. You're gonna do this, and you're going to cover this. And now it's covered. As soon as it's done repairing. And I want... Do I want more ships in there? Does it matter? No. It just matters for the invasion. And once the invasion is actually underway, it doesn't matter. Is there enemy ships here? No. No. There's one. There's three. That's where it counts. And this is all our territory. That's, you know, just for completeness. This is good. So, I guess we're ready to go. It seems like it. So what I'm gonna do is something that I usually don't do. I'm gonna save. This is stream 5. And we're gonna do this. Also, since they're over here, we should probably give them some orders to go somewhere once they land, right? So, you guys, the blue guys, you have orders to do... not that. To do... this? Did that not work? Is that not a thing I can do? I should be able to, right? That's weird. It worked in Ireland. That works. That's not what I want, though. Well, if we land here, then yeah. That tile was part of the line. That didn't work. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, that works. Perfect. You go here. Tanks. Not you. Tanks go here. And you guys... Is that... That's the province with the port, right? Yeah. You guys go here. And when that is done... You're gonna take care of this. There you go. And go, go, go. Everybody. Now this is gonna be interesting. You ready? Here we go. Keep in mind, the actual invasion, the actual D-Day, was from here to here. Now we're going from here to here. How long am I going to stream for? Another half an hour probably, I'd say. I usually start at 10 PM German time, and it goes for 3.5, 4.5 hours. So I usually quit at around 2 AM because I do need to go to bed and need to get back up at 6:30. They're coming! There's a fight! There's a submarine. No, there's a submarine. It's our submarine. I don't know what we're attacking, but probably good. So how long does it take you to get there? It would just be nice if it would tell you by hovering over them or something. Can I... We'll arrive at next location in 1 day and 1 hour, but next location is the next tile they move to. Doesn't give you an overall, not as far as I can tell. Bit sad. Now we might get into real trouble over here. If they see us coming, they might move in some forces. But then again, they don't have any. 8 ships. 75 dockyards, but only 8 ships. Canada, 6 ships. They might be able to tie up our submarines, but they will not be able to defeat them that easily. Ah, screw it! 3 years in advance! 4 years in advance, almost. We're just gonna go right through there. Alright, let's take 500 air experience and make the best... Oh, that's the Horton? Oh, that's cool. That's actually a stealth fighter. The Horton 229. There's a very interesting documentary about that. It's called Hitler's Stealth Bomber, I think. And Germany actually, in 1945, developed both a stealth fighter and a stealth bomber. Jet-powered. Way before anybody else. And they did test that a couple of years back, like around 2000. And it has qualities similar to what modern stealth technology has, if you compare, you know, old radar technology to modern technology. So they would have been sufficient to just fly around everywhere without being detected. They would have a footprint of a swallow. Aptly named, the version 1 of the jet fighter is the swallow, which we're going to produce now. Where is it? Where is it? Alright, since it's not an upgrade, we can't just, you know, upgrade. We actually need to go in here and do it manually. I didn't want to do that. Can we un-outdate that? Yeah, recommissioned. That's the word I was looking for. I never ever need you. Go away. Fighter, ground support, naval bomber, tactical. Yeah, everything else is good. So, go in here. And we want that. Oh, wow. we don't probably want that. Engine for the agility is always a thing, which doesn't drop reliability anymore. I like that. Range. This thing has more range than our strategic bombers now. It's absolutely amazing. Reliability. And that should be all we can do. How about we just skip that and do this? If I do that, it's still more reliability than before. And it gives us a good boost to attack. I like that. Does that drop? Yeah, that drops agility though. And agility is attack and defense. So, it's a trade-off. I'd rather have that. Sure. The Uber Fighter has been born. Now you can be decommissioned. Great. Let's do this. You need a lot more tungsten though. And we need a lot more of them. So let's just bump that up and we need to import tungsten. Crap. Portugal, tungsten. Since nobody can stop us from importing anymore. Yeah, it's looking good. I like that. Italy seems to be fighting back. Taking back the thing. What's it called? No, stop it. That. Sardinia. Thank you. I always mix that up. Sardinia and Crimea and... don't even. Don't get me started. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So far, everybody is still here. Still looking okay. And we should be landing now. And hopefully there's nobody here. Which is why we're not landing directly on the ports. See, that would have been a thing. Why do you not have organization? Okay, he moved out, but, you know, tanks are not really good in naval invasions, but if you don't have organization to begin with, it doesn't matter. Is everybody going there? Okay, everybody's going there, it seems. Well, do your thing. This has worked. Perfect. 6 of you just attack that guy, just to be sure that he doesn't attack us first. And we should still have one going. Where is that navy? That navy is in a fight! There's a carrier group here. Oh, 2 carriers and 1 light cruiser. Oh, that could be bad. That's Blue Army, by the way. That's our main naval invasion army. I heard a commotion when someone said islands left of Italy. Yeah, well. 4.5 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's what I do on Mondays and Tuesdays, usually. I've been in the Navy. I'm used to 4 hours of sleep. It's a thing. It's okay. I can do that. I'm in IT. I don't need sleep. Come on. How long? Give me a port. Give me Boston. Let's throw a party. Somebody grab some tea. The Boston Tank Party. Here we go. That's how the Germans do it. And stop. Ah. Is this still going on? That's not bad. I can live with that. Where's the next airport? There. We need that. We have achieved things. We have a port. We now need the airport, so we can actually have our fighters over here and assist. So, this has also been done, so we should probably give you a wider front line. Something like that. And also, if we do this, I want all of it. Thank you. Go! We're getting there. And obviously, now we can just